Hey, today I'm going to invite you in. A couple of days ago, we went into a home where somebody had just moved out of. That tenant had been there for 6.5 years. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you the process from the move out report to the day the new tenant moves in, right? So today's video, about 6 minutes long after this intro, is going to go through and show you some of the things that we noticed on the punch list. This video is not an entire punch list, so please keep that in mind. But I want you to see what we're thinking as we first walk through the property, and I want you to join us. Go to the comment section. Ask questions about some of the comments I made or some of the things that you noticed. Add to our punch list if you want to, because what we're looking to do is bring this house back up to current standards for maximum rental price and to protect the long-term asset for the property owner. So join us in this process. We would love your comments and your feedback down below. If you want more of this kind of content, please let me know, and make sure you subscribe, because we're going to do this video, then we're going to do the video when we think we're done with the work, and then I'm going to do the video right before move-in to make sure everything is okay. So please join us along this if you want to learn what a property manager does from the time a tenant moves out to the time a tenant moves in. Have a great day. So here's that home that we were speaking about, and as you can see, it's got a hip roof on there, and it looks like it's still got some years left on it. We can have a roof inspection come out and take a good look at that, but there's going to be some work and some general sprucing up for this duplex. We're only going to be looking at the right side of the duplex today. The left side has a long-standing tenant in it, and the tenant in this one was there for just over 6 years. So that's important to know. And as you can see, we don't want trees growing in the gutters. We don't want volunteer vegetation along the foundation or the fence line, or even in this decorative bush that's growing up on the fence. And that fence has got some concerns. My guess is with all the other money we're going to spend in here, we're going to try to repair that fence and make it good and safe and functional. But as you can see, it's got some nail pops that are going to need to be taken care of. Maybe some rotting wood, maybe some rehanging of the door. But as you can look around, there's some other things we're going to really need to be paying attention to as we do the refreshing of this duplex before it goes back on the market. Again, there's some more of that vegetation. But look at the wood rot. Look how worn out some of that is. We're going to need to get in there and get some caulking done, some painting done. Look out the AC units, have vegetation growing on them. I do like that the gutters are pointing away from the house and there's a downward slope. So I'm sure we're going to have some dry basements there. With that electrical box, we're going to need to get a qualified contractor out there for that. But I would say that this house is due for just an all-around outside painting. You know, fix all the wood rot, seal all the cracks, and go from there. Here's that front bush, and clearly it needs some help. And what we're going to have to do is come in here and replace a lot of that vegetation. I love gardening, so I'm going to volunteer for that job. We've got some concrete work we can do, maybe some mud jacking and sealing off some of this. And then as we go inside the house, what you can't see here is the smell. Oh my goodness, the cats. So my nose was giving me fits. You can see how worn down the carpet is. In a rental property, you can depreciate carpet for 5 years. This tenant was in there for just over 6 years. So it's going to be hard to charge them for the carpet. Hey, look, there I go up the stairs. But as you look around here, if this carpet was fresher, we would have it stretched, cleaned, if it was still cleanable. But I'm not sure that is. You can see the cabinets are going to need some touching up. A lot of nicks and knacks on there. The hardware is definitely dated. Depends on how much the owner's going to want to put into this for maximizing the rent. The stove, the dishwasher, we're going to have to make sure those are in good functioning order. The blinds, we're going to need blinds in many places throughout this house. Might just have to replace all the blinds. There's a microwave up there, but with all the stickers on it, might have to make a donation of that one and let the new tenant get their own. We definitely want to make sure everything is clean and functional when the new folks move in, but we're going to have to do some painting. Just pay attention to the walls as we go up the stairs and around. And there's like a white film that I don't think is scrubbable. I just think it's just the years. I think it's just the years that have gone by. And the carpeting, of course, I just think wall to wall, we're going to have to address that. When you look in here again, you see a blind situation. You see a carbon monoxide detector laying on the floor. I think maybe that was our guy who went in there and while he was checking electrical sockets and whatnot. You can see more of that film on the wall. You can see an air conditioner up there. Maybe it was done. You can see the fire extinguisher hanging loose. Well, that's not good. I mean, not the fire extinguisher, but the fire alarm. We want to make sure that those smoke detectors are working and operational. And we tell people every 6 months, change the batteries, but that doesn't mean they are. And we are just looking around here, not too bad in here, but if we're going to paint the rest of the house and change the carpet, this will probably get done as well. And now we're going to take a look at this bathroom. When you look at this bathroom, there's going to be a lot of descaling of the tiles. They're going to have to be cleaned really well, and then there's going to be some grouting work that's just absolutely going to have to be done. Keep the shower door, put in a shower, rack. I don't know. We'll see what we'll do about that. You can see that the fart fan is barely working. Again, the smoke detector sitting on the, I don't even know what to say about that. It makes me crazy. We're going to go downstairs here now. Notice the fist holes in 3 different places on the door. That door is going to need to be replaced, maybe even 4 places. We're going to have to go down here and take a look at a few things. That wire hanging out there is not good. We will have to get that closed up there. And as you walk around the basement, the thing I love the most about the basement is I don't see history of high water. And boy, we have had some rains this year. So if we were going to have high water in here, we're going to have them. I think those gutters outside are a big help. I can see some vents that need replacing. And as you can see, the tenants have left quite a bit of stuff to be hauled out, and that's going to cost money. You can't really see this electrical socket here, but that electrical socket needs to be replaced. It had arced out. And as you can look around, it's not too bad a shape down here. I do see a dehumidifier, so it makes me wonder what's going on there. And again, a look from the inside of the fence. But hey, listen, I labeled a bunch of things here. What did you see that you would add? I would love to hear from you and make your comments on this because we've got some work to do.